Welcome to the Peeew! And this is a very special episode. Well, they're all very special episodes. But this is
some more than others.
This is a more special episode than a regular special episode.
We're celebrating Dolls Pride today.
Living dolls. And this is, oh my gosh. This is something called...
For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, first of all, let's just say it's a Vice international video called Life as a Living Latex Female Doll.
Yes.
And it's basically a documentary where some reporter does a really boring job of interviewing these men.
Like the most interesting, kind of exciting and crazy and cool thing, but done in like the most mundane and uninteresting, just boring, flat way possible. Almost like Mary Hartman, but like not a satire, but like the dog. It's creepy because of that. Like they all look like. What were you saying? They look like a cross between who?
They look like a cross between Lee Bowery and James St. James.
Oh, that's what she said. Yes. We'll show a picture now.
But they completely—they don't look anything.
Of the person that Ernie said that was the cross between James St. James and Lee Bowery.
Mixed with a sex doll.
Mixed with a sex doll.
Because they do look like sex dolls.
Well, they are sex. Yeah.
No, but they're not doing it to have sex.
But yeah, I was going to say that's the interesting thing. Well, we don't know that actually.
We don't know. Well,
but
I guess if we watched the whole video, we would know.
Yeah. Well, but I don't think there's no hint here that this is sexual in any way. Because this man, he's in his 50s, which, by the way, I mean, he's in his 50s. I'm in my 50s. I mean, like I don't know, but
some people age faster than others.
I hope so. But he in his daytime he's Hank or whatever I think his name is,
right.
And then he's Kim, and he wears this whole entire body latex suit thing with a mask, a zip up the back, and then a wig, and he does that in order to do his house cleaning because it makes his house cleaning more interesting to do it as Kim, and he wears this little maid's thing, like a latex maid's, a French maid thing with a feather duster and everything, and
obviously the latex doll's face
must be so uncomfortable, ungodly, sweaty, hot, sticky, like.
I don't even like having latex on my penis, so imagine having it on your head.
I don't. Well,
and doing housework.
Even like a masquerade mask, is like a lot, But imagine and breathing. Like, remember the Halloween mask you wore as a kid?
Yeah.
Like where they get the
yeah, you'd have to cut the holes extra bigger so you wouldn't suffocate.
Right. Well, I mean, they must have holes.
They do. They do. And you could kind of hear them breathing through it.
Well,
the equivalent for us would be like us getting totally dressed up in a look to go to a club, but then instead of going to a club, we're just going to start washing the dishes and dusting.
Yeah, and alone.
It would never happen. Like, I could see us doing that if we knew a camera crew was coming over our house.
Right.
And just to fuck with everybody saying, oh yeah, we dress up like this in the daytime to dust and to wash the dishes.
Right. But as far as I see them doing this alone, and interesting, they're all coming from the same part of the world.
No, well, this guy is in the Netherlands, and the other guy is from Germany.
Part of the world.
Okay, yeah, Europe.
Yeah.
So
crazy European. I mean,
the concept is fun, and I kind of like it.
I love it. Of course, I love it. And from a distance,
there's nothing natural about it, though.
No, but that's what's so great about it.
It's completely unnatural.
This is the missing link between
humans and sex dolls.
Humans and sex dolls, and also
androids,
living in a virtual reality.
Right. I mean,
as what you want to look like.
It could be an
avatar.
Right, or an android.
Yes.
Which is better than an avatar.
Yes, but I do think this is a missing, and it'll be a very short missing link because things are progressing so quickly. So so this is something that I bet you will not live for very long.
Well, apparently there's a whole network around the world of these men that like to dress like this. Believe it or not, I don't think most, if any of them, are gay.
No, I think they're straight.
They're all straight guys.
And I don't know whether they're they haven't really discussed it, but I don't know whether they're turned on by it. But if I have bad eyesight, so if I'm looking at this and like maybe from a distance and quickly, I might think that that's a woman, like a perfect looking woman, like almost like an Amanda.
If you didn't look too closely, like say you just looked like that and saw someone on the bus, you might think, oh yeah, it's a woman.
Yeah.
But the moment you spend more than 5 seconds looking, you realize it's not a real woman.
But like an Amanda woman, like this perfect kind of like
yes,
like no wrinkles, no sagging, no like just lip liner, everything's completely.
and they have like a perfect hourglass figure because
Yeah.
no man wants to dress up like some fat, unattractive.
Right.
They just all want to be perfect hourglass shape.
His name is Gix, and his AKA is Chessa. Because my father and later my stepfather were both in the war and had certain principles. Boys don't cry, and if a small scratch, we have a small scratch open, he would never console me. This is so German.
Well, I don't think it's just purely German. I think it's like a lot of straight men feel trapped in
It's German to discuss it though like this.
Perhaps. I think a lot of straight guys feel trapped in their heterosexuality. They want to be more sensitive. They want to be more, express their feminine sides, but they're not allowed to do it. So,
right.
So then they have to put on latex faces and wear latex outfits to
Gosh, this is just
wash
so
the dishes and dust.
This one's my favorite one, Tessa. I will show you a picture of Tessa. We can show the picture.
We'll show a screen grab.
Yeah, we'll show a picture of Geertz and then Tessa, and we'll be right back.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Welcome back to the
Peeew.
Sex Doll.
It's doll pride, plastic doll, sex doll.
Oh, doll.
There's no shame,
What do you want?
no
doll?
hate, no judgment.
Sure, doll.
We love dolls.
Sure, doll.
Suzanne Marsh uses that term a lot. Doll.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she does.
As an homage to Christina?
I don't know if that's why she does it, but I know that sometimes I'll send her emails and she'll respond back with the word doll. Yes, doll.
The woman just asked him if it was going to be difficult to put on his get-up. Yeah. And he said, if I'm calm and take it easy, it should work out just fine.
Well, there's nothing worse than putting on a look when you're frazzled and harried.
Right, I guess. Oh my gosh, he wears a diaper underneath the latex suits in case he has to go to the bathroom, he just goes to the bathroom.
To tell you the truth, I have these diapers in my trunk, adult diapers.
Yeah.
And
do we want to hear the rest of this?
well, I carry them because
That's so creepy.
there are times
Is
where...
this the part where you think he looks like James and Lee?
Let me finish. There have been times when I've had looks that are so hard to get into and out of that I've had like the little diaper thing there just in case there's an accident or I just can't make it to the bathroom fast enough.
No, what? You wear the diaper?
I've worn it, yes. I've worn the adult diaper.
Under which kinds of outfits?
Like sometimes if I've been sick and at work, I'll wear it, or but I've worn it to a club too, underneath a look.
What kind of a look?
Like a club look.
Like which one?
I don't remember. They change. A dress maybe.
Was it a real shitty look?
No, it was like a good look, but hard to
I
get in and out of.
I bet you wish you would have had something like that when you were Clara the Chicken. Right?
I guess I do, yeah.
I love this one because he's all dressed up as Tessa, and the blonde, and look, he does look like Lee Bowery.
Right, because he has a big stomach.
Even the pose is like a
Well, he's got
Bowery.
this big stomach.
Yeah, I am Tessa.
Right, and then not only does he have a big stomach, but he's covered his flab in latex, so it's even bigger.
And they don't. They don't try to disguise the voice. They don't try to talk. No, I am Tessa. But look, he just obviously is in love with that, with looking at himself. Look at the hair dryer. Oh gosh, I wish everybody could see this. Well, they will.
See, the thing is that if I saw somebody like this on the bus or in a subway, I would be a little scared.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, Silence of the Lambs much?
Right, or I would feel like that person was in a horrible fire and they're like horribly disfigured underneath, and like, oh my god, I would start thinking about what they look like underneath the mask.
Yes.
So that would scare me.
The man behind the mask.
Or like that they look like Freddy Krueger under the mask.
When I want, I can also say I don't.
Now, what I don't
when
understand.
I want to be Tessa, I can be Tessa. When I don't want to be her anymore, I can take her off.
Well,
look at now. Look, they're having tea with another one. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like
oh my god! Look at that one!
Two androids hugging.
This is the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't think it's creepy. It's funny.
Well, you just said they were bird
If I
victims.
saw them in person, I'd be scared. Yeah, but
look at their eyes. Right?
Although if I saw them in a club, I wouldn't be scared.
I love it
I
when
would
people
think,
stare at me. I love it when people stare at me from the cars and they're stopped in their tracks. I love being a little bizarre. Well,
what I would say to them is, and maybe they have a perfectly reasonable answer to this question. Should I ask this question?
You should ask it.
Why can't they just have their normal face and put makeup and lipstick on that and then wear a wig?
Well, they answered that in the beginning of the show.
Well, Hank said he thought he's ugly.
He said, I have always hated my face. Well, compared to these faces, these are perfect. You say they're not beautiful, but oh my god. You know that looks like Monique, remember Monique?
Yes.
Amanda does the funniest imitation of Monique. Monique was this drag queen, transsexual I suppose, from Los Angeles, who used to come to Disco 2000, and she's really beautiful now, but then she was even more beautiful. Now, then she was a little bit overdone. She had, her boobs were like, and she was a correctional officer, remember? She had huge boobs, and they were hurting her back. She had to have surgery and everything. But now she's toned down a lot of it, and she was really beautiful. Oh my god, what is she putting in her mouth?
I don't know, she has to shove like the potato chip.
It's like a jujube or something she's putting in her mouth.
Because her lips are purple like this.
But they're having like a get together of like the dolls. But yes, Ernie said they're not beautiful women. But they're perfect. They're perfect.
Well, perfect to them.
And that's why, actually, they don't wear makeup because the makeup I think is already on the face.
Right.
So I was going to say it would be fun maybe for them to put the lipstick on and so forth, but no, because it's already.
Or in fact, maybe they have tried to put makeup on their faces.
Maybe they can put,
and it didn't work out.
Yes. Well. A whole carload of them. Well, we can't wait to show you these.
Just go online, go onto YouTube and Google it. You'll find it. Watch it. It's really a fun video, actually. But
yeah, it is actually.
We've been laughing the whole time we've been watching it.
Yes, in fact, we're more interested in this than
in filming.
No, we're not more interested.
See you next time.
Bye.